Hello everyone. So I welcome you all to today's Python for Kids program. I hope I'm audible and my screen is very clear for everyone. So I'll just give you a 2 minutes introduction about the Raj Cloud Technologies, and I'll hand over the session to our trainer Sudheendra Rao Garu. Okay, so let us start with our YouTube channel. So we have a YouTube channel. So we are a Raj Cloud Technologies, a online training provider from Bangalore. So we are offering all the software trainings along with this kids program as well. So this is our YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel. So we are almost like 4 years into the trainings, and this is our YouTube channel, Raj Informatica Real Time Hands-on Job Based Training. We have almost 35.5K subscribers, and we have uploaded like 350 plus videos in our YouTube channel. You can just go through once. If someone is looking for any kind of software training, so they can look into these videos. These videos will be helpful for them, and the people whoever joined today for this Python for Kids program. So we have already added a video on the Python for Kids as well. Okay, so you can check out this video. So Python for Kids by Dr.K.Sudheendra Rao Garu from Raj Cloud Technologies. So I'm just like sharing the link for easy access. Okay, so after this session, you can just go through with this session as well. I'm just sharing the link in the chat box. Yeah. So for all our future updates, just subscribe to our channel so that you will get all the updates. You will get all the updates immediately. And we have a website as well. This is our website, Raz Informatica, razinformatica.com. So earlier it was Informatica. So after like adding many cloud technologies, after adding many cloud technologies, like we have changed our institute name as a Raj Cloud Technologies. You can check out here in the left side top corner. Raj Informatica is now Raj Cloud Technologies. This is our homepage, and these and all our trainings, like whatever the trainings like we are offering. So all the trainings like you can check out here. So we are offering like many software trainings. Okay, so you can check out all the trainings here in this homepage. And we have an Instagram page as well. This is our Instagram page, Raz Informatica. So just follow our Instagram page for all the future updates, so that you can easily get the complete information about our new programs and about the batch starting dates. Each and every update you can get here. So, like without wasting time, let's get into the session. So, meanwhile, I'll just like request everyone to share your name, to share your name and the student name and your WhatsApp number as well in the Zoom chat. So, I'm just showing you once again. Yeah. So, hope you can see my notepad. Share your name if the parent joined. If the student joined, you can just share the student name here and your WhatsApp number. Your WhatsApp number, so that we will share you the current session recording, whatever the session going on right now. So we are recording this session and we will share this session with you. Okay, if you can share your name and WhatsApp number here. Okay, so let's take a 30 seconds to 1 minute break. Okay, share your WhatsApp numbers and student name in the chat box in the Zoom chat. Yeah, I'm requesting Sudheendra Garu to take over from here, please.
Thank you, Karthik. Um, so yeah, I'll start the session. Um, I hope you're able to see my screen. Can you please somebody confirm in the chat? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, good. So let's keep this session more interactive as very limited number of participants are there. So it will be much more easy for you to understand, and we will also have a lot more other, if you are comfortable with English, we'll continue in English. If you are wanting to speak in, I can speak in Hindi as well, and Telugu and Kannada. So if you have any doubts related to, if you're not comfortable, you can speak in those languages as well. I will be able to answer your queries in that. But most of the sessions, we will have it in English. All our training sessions will be in English. But if any of the students is not able to understand the flow or the language at the pace at which we are able to speak, you will be provided with a tutor who will be assisting you in learning the code that is being, whatever is being taught, you are not able to understand. Most probably with all the four basic, our expertise are English, Hindi, Telugu, and try to Kannada. So we will try to help the students to also go through in any of these languages to great extent, so that the main important thing is that you should be able to understand and program. That is what is most important for this whole course. We will wanting you to be a programmer, and this course is specifically designed for the very young childrens like you, who are in the age of class 6 to class 12, who wants to be a programmer or who is aspiring to be a programmer. So with that, brief thing, just let me first introduce myself. So I am Dr.K.Sudheendra. I have done my PhD from IIT Kanpur. I'm also a certified data scientist. So I do have extensive experience in producing a lot of softwares which are for data acquisition and analysis. And I have also developed some of these technical softwares for our own internal use, as well as for different customers, whoever is asked for, their own applications. I have developed and sold also to them, even into the international, some of the companies. So I have been training in robotics, drones, AI, and ML, and over 3,000 students, mainly in Kanpur segment, in Uttar Pradesh. That's where, as of now, our company is operating in that segment. We mostly provide the services in robotics, drones, but through Raj Cloud Technologies, I am trying to offer this Python programming directly across India, so that whoever wants to join this program will be able to offer this Python programming to all the children. So I have also led various projects based on these robotics and drones, which have won the national awards by the students. And I am also in the role of founder and director of Licotronics Tech Private Limited. This is a company which is incubated at IIT Kanpur. We work on some proprietary inks for electronics related applications. Okay. So my passions are innovating in the field of technology, and basically, sorry, my screen has gone. Just a minute. Yeah. And I am providing, services to various educational institutes as well. So welcome you all to today's session. So just before starting, why this Python has been powerful. Python has been powering, this is right now that hot, very large number of programmers in the world are using Python as the basic language. for various applications. It could be data science, it is in machine learning and robotics automation. In all these three major segments that we call, there is a huge amount of Python that is being used. It could be like, for data analytics, like, whatever the data that is coming in, like for example, just simply, most of you must be knowing this, right? That Geo network or Airtel network. So right now, all the data that is being received, uh, all of you are on that network, right? So just for your understanding, I'm trying to give you an example which you can understand and correlate, right? So like all these networks, let's say if there is any failure or if there is any some signal that is being lost, you can right now record all of that information, and that information can be used for analysis further, right? Like for example, where and all the network had gone, how much time it was not working, all that is information is called data science. How we can use that information for improvising our data, further, so that uh, users will not, like, you must be getting, like just now around 15 minutes back, I had the same issue that internet was not working. So you get problematic, right? So you want to have your internet, but it is not working. But as a customer, you want all the things to be very quickly available to you. So all that information, if it is available at some place, they can analyze that information and help the users, right? So that is the data science as a field which uses all this data information. Analyze means it processes that information, and you can see the visualize this data with this Python. How? Like, with a nice bars, graphs, like however, like how much, like for example, in 24 hours, how many hours have internet has been down. For let's say you have in a region of one district, let's say Bangalore South or Bangalore North, there are all the geo towers, let's say maybe uh, 10,000 installations are there, like geo Wi-Fi. So in that, how many have not having the internet access for how long period of time, average? You can have nice representational data so that you can understand how much users are not able to did not have the internet. So that kind of visualizations you can do with the help of Python. And there is something called machine learning. What is this? Is the actually Python has been very powerful for using these machine learnings very fast. Uh, the program uses that machine learning backend codes, which learns, like, what happened in the past. Based on that, you can try to predict what can happen in the future. So again, I'm trying to emphasize, based on whatever has happened in the past. Like for example, I can say that, whenever there is a thunderstorm, okay, whenever there is a thunderstorm, the internet goes off, right? So you can predict, like in the future, whenever there is going to be a thunderstorm, there might be likely that there could be internet disruption. So right now, that there is a weather information that is available. From there, you can predict. And the third segment that is being used extensively is robotics and automation. You must have seen, some of the robotic moppers, cleaners that are coming in home. So all those things can be done with the help of Python. So that is the basic usage of Python, where and all it is being used. Before we go deeper into Python's today's demo class, since I don't want too many people to, many of you might have joined to know more about the course. So I will take quick questions initially, then I would go ahead and continue with the demo class. So if you have any queries or anything related to about this course, etc., you can ask me. I will answer those questions. Then we will continue with the demo class. So you can ask me the questions, we will answer. Okay. please. Anybody has any questions? Hello, please do share your WhatsApp number so that we can add you into the group. Anybody who has the queries, you can unmute yourself and speak. Everybody has been given unmute access. You can speak. Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Oh, I'm audible. Okay. So I was wondering whether I have lost the connection or not. Yeah. So any of the audience, Sudiksha, Dhanlakshmi, Jhansi, let me see who and all are there. Okay.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Any
So, hi,
any
Sudiksha.
labs or practicals will be there?
Yeah, definitely. See, what we are planning is that, this course is going to be in two parts. Actually, one, we will have weekly 2 sessions. One, maybe just I'll put it up in the chat. So we will have 2 sessions, okay? 2 sessions per week. 2 sessions per week. Uh, uh, Karthik, it was decided Monday and Friday, right?
Monday and Thursday, sir.
Monday and Thursday. Okay. Monday and Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. Correct, Karthik?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's correct.
Monday to, yeah, 2 sessions per week, Monday and Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. Okay, and then we will have some of the tutorials where we will have on these sessions also. See, this will be a hybrid mode. Like, some of the things I will teach you simultaneously. You can also practice, or after seeing the recordings, you can practice. If you have any doubts, you can contact us. We will have one-to-one session. See, these are lessons which we will teach for everybody. All the registered students, we will teach the course. Then if you have any doubt, if you have not understood anything, you can ask us. We will give you a specific time slot between 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on all the days, Monday to Friday, on any given day, based on your and our availability. During that time, we will log in. You can also log in, and we will help you to understand that concept by doing hands-on practical. Yes, the practical will be there. That we will have in two parts. One, either you can do it on Jupyter Notebook, which we will teach you during the course, or there is also an online version that is available on Google Colabs. So we will be using both the versions so that you will be able to do hands-on practice directly. Okay, Sudiksha?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else? Dhanlakshmi, Jhansi, Trinay, some RK is there, Aruna, Viren, Sweta Padma, Sai, Aishwarya. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Kaveri, Sheel Kumar. So I think somebody must have joined from their parents also. You can unmute yourself and tell your name and ask your question. Okay. See, most of our sessions will be interactive. So during our classes also, I want you people to interact. So if you simply sit quiet, it will not be possible for us to keep on speaking. We want you to ask more and more questions so that you can understand more and more. You have to speak and you have to ask. No questions.
Sir, what is the age criteria?
RK. What's your name? Somebody RK?
Sir, Juhi.
Somehow your voice is low, but that's okay. So just I hope you have put in your name and mobile number there so that we'll also give you if any other information is required. Yeah. So age criteria, if I understand correctly, correct? You are asking for age criteria?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this course is possible if you are able to open your computer and understand certain level of, whatever we give the instructions, you can follow them on your own computer. If you're able to do that much, then ideally this should be okay. This course should be okay. Uh, for that, we assume that it is from class 6 to class 12th is the ideal age. If you are studying in either class 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th. So all these classes are appropriate because you must be knowing certain amount of basics of computer, like how to open a computer, how to log in into your Gmail, and how to open up any website. Like for example, if I tell Google Colab, I will show you demo, but at the same time, you should be able to follow the same thing on your computer, right? So that is the primary criteria for which you can enroll for this course. Though we are saying that it is from class 6 to 12th, if you are little below, like, class 3rd and 4th and 5th, if you are comfortable with this, well and good, or else you will be required to take help from your parents. Because, sitting remotely, I can help up to a certain extent, but your parents have to help you, right? Because on your computer, I can't come and do directly, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So which class are you in?
Sir, fifth.
5th class. Yeah, it should be okay. So you know how to use a computer usually at home.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you know how to type in into the word. Have you been taught in school?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you also know Scratch programming,
Not so much.
but you know that there is something called Scratch programming in your school. There is any course that is there?
No, sir. We normally go to lab and do in the scratch.
Oh, you normally go to lab and do it in the Scratch. Okay. So you
Yes.
do that. Yeah, good. So even if you are able to do that much, should be able to start off with basic Python, because you would be required to start with some data structures initially. What is a variable? We will go into much deeper way in the beginning. So we will assume that you understand a bit of computers, but not very deep. But yeah, the course is designed for everybody who doesn't even know anything about the programming. Okay, so we will start from there. But if you know something like Scratch programming, that would also be sufficient. So you will be able to understand this course.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Anybody else? Dhanlakshmi, I think you are highlighted. Who is this? You want to speak? Sudiksha and RK, these two people have spoken. Nobody else is speaking.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So Dhanlakshmi is saying no. Okay. You don't have any questions? Anybody else? Okay, very limited number of people are there. So we will continue then. So uh, yeah. So basically, many of you were not there in the last session, so I would be most of the part. I will try to elaborate and continue from where whatever I had done it for the last class. So, what is Python programming? So basically, first of all, what is a programming? Basically, it's a giving instruction to the computers, right? So basically, anything that you want to your computer to do, you will be giving those kind of instruction to the computer. It will do that particular thing. Like for example, I will say, I want to print my name. Okay, I want to just type out my name. So then I will say my computer that, okay, print my name. Okay, what does this print is the command which will be used on the computer. So there is a, for any program that we give, there is a syntax. So that's what we learn through this course, that in Python, how we can write our programming code. Okay, so that is the basic, that thing that we are going to learn. As such, the basic program is anything, it's a line of instructions that we are giving it to our computer, which will be executed, and that will give you certain actions. It could be like, printing out the output, or it could be collecting the data, or it could be opening a file, it is reading a file, or it is analyzing the data, right? So that is a basic program that we have. So through this course, we will have a lot of things being done, like, reading the file, analyzing the file. So you will try to learn all the basics of basic programming. Okay. Why are we going to learn Python specifically? There are other languages. Can somebody, like, was speaking right now, Scratch programming. Scratch is another programming which is graphical interface based, like, there are blocks which are available. There you can pull in those blocks and just write the program with much ease. But you cannot do complicated things there. Do you understand the complicated things? Uh, it is each and everything that we talk of are of different levels, right? It could be something like easy. You must have, all of you, in last year, whatever you have studied, if you study again, it will be easy, right? Whatever your brother or elder brothers or elder cousins who are studying higher subject, it will be very difficult for you, right? So that is the same way. This Scratch program is very, very easy programming, but it has certain limitations. It cannot do all the programming, right? But whereas in the Python, that's a easy program. It is easy to read such programs, but very powerful for many tasks. It can analyze the data. It's like, Scratch program is only available for small basic things. But whereas Python, you can do much more advanced things. It can be like, I can write a program which I can, like, for example, you must be having a Wi-Fi router. Inside that, there is a code that is there. That also you can write it with the Python. Or like, for example, you must have seen, your Android setup box, right? That router is separate. That setup box, that dish that works, the antenna that receives the signal, all that also can be written. Or like, for example, whatever the user interface that you see, the programs, the, like, for example, uh, uh, most of these applications that you see, your mobile applications, they can be created with Python, right? All these applications, like, you must have played some games. So those games can be created with Python. So there are a lot of things, you can create apps, you can create websites, you can create firmware, that is what is like, router or any of the computers, programming languages. So the firmware, we call it as firmware. So there are a lot of things that you can do with Python. So in this code, in this program, we will be learning about basic syntax. So that is what is we will be covering through this course. We will be learning about all the basic syntax and related to the Python through this course. Okay. So are you able to understand,
Yes, sir.
Pradiksha? Yeah, good. RK, I did not follow your name. Can you please type in into the
Yes, sir.
chat? What's your name? Can you please type in chat?
Sir, I have typed it in the chat already.
You have already typed in. I can't see with
Sir, the first one.
first one, but I don't see. Okay, Juhi. Yeah, I think you have sent it directly to our support team. You have not sent it in the group. Okay, Juhi. Yeah, Trinay, you also said your name is Trinay only?
Yeah, sir, my name is Trinay.
Sorry?
My name is Trinay, sir.
Trinay, good. Yeah, Trinay. So anybody else who is there? Jansi? Is it Jansi only or somebody else? Jansi, are you there? Sai, Sheel Kumar,
For me, replay will be your focus.
Juhi, you can put it in mute so that I will ask next people. Yeah, Jhansi, Sai, and Sheel Kumar. Only these three are there, but they are also not speaking. But that's okay. So we'll continue from there. So as of now, I can see 3 active participants. And Dhanalakshmi, are you? Your name is Dhanalakshmi or somebody else is logged in? Dhanalakshmi. Okay. Yeah, so I think, yeah, we'll quickly continue from that there. So if you are able to follow this much, so we'll continue from there. So I will try to explain in all the classes also with a very low level so that you people will be able to understand. If you're not able to understand, you can stop me during the classes also. Please do put your messages. I will go through your message and then I will try to re-emphasize that part which you are not able to understand. Okay, so Python. So this is the language of the future. I hope you are you know that lot of people now they are calling of automation, AI, and for data everywhere the Python is being used, right? You must have heard that AI has been booming in the recent times. In the recent time, you must have used ChatGPT. How many of you have used ChatGPT? Have you used ChatGPT? Sudiksha, Juhi, Trinay, Dhanlakshmi?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, yes. No, okay. Sudiksha, have you used?
No, sir.
Okay. So, but it's okay. So, Chat GPT is one of the very, it's like where you can chat, you can ask Chat GPT some questions. It will go through all the information that is available across the internet and it will answer you whatever is the best. It is little different from your Google. Like, Google gives you search results. Whatever you have typed in the query, whatever is the nearest website, it will show you that. But ChatGPT can answer. Like, for example, I will ask quick question. Like, for example, what does Sudiksha like? There could be multiple Sudikshas. They can answer things. Or Juhi or Trina, I can ask any question. It can answer to the best of its knowledge available across internet. It takes up all the data. It has understood the whole world's information. And Sudiksha, there could be many of them. So it'll ask you, can you please clarify which Sudiksha you are talking about? Then you can say, Sudiksha, I am studying in such and such class, such and such school. So can you let me know what does Sudiksha like? You can ask more like, the way that you chat with anybody, that's why it's called Chat GPT. So you can chat with it and it will answer most of your questions. So that is built on something called artificial intelligence, right? Human intelligence, that that's what is the differentiates us from animals, right? That intelligence is the part which we use our brain and we use our intelligence to come up with the solutions or problems we can think. Thinking is the differentiator between humans and animals. Now, when the machines have been incorporated with such intelligence, we call it as artificial intelligence, right? So that is what is happening with the ChatGPT is also. So there are a lot of applications which are coming up with the help of AI, that is called artificial intelligence. Okay. How does this is built with? This is built on data. What is data? All the information that is available, that is what is being used, and with that we create various applications. So there is a differentiation. As we go on into the subject more and more deeper, I will explain you more and more. And there is some level of automation that you must have heard about, like Alexa, right? Either Alexa or OK Google. You just instruct saying that OK Google, play such song. So how does it work? It works based on this automation. Something is happening in the back end. So it takes our instructions with voice and it does automatically. Like for example, Alexa, switch on the AC. So it switches on the AC, right? How does it work? It is having multiple things. It is having artificial intelligence. It has certain data. Then there is certain something called automation. So it understands whatever I'm speaking. Like, I wanted the AC to be switched on, right? Then it understands that data. Then there is something called automation. It automatically switches on the AC, right? Of course, you need to be switched on, power on, that is there. But AC will get turned on without remote. You just say, Alexa, switch on the AC, it will turn on. So that is what is part of automation. So when you combine all these three things, there are a lot of wonders that can happen. So mostly, as on today, around 70 to 75% of all these are happening on Python. Of course, there are other languages such as like MATLAB, Java. There are other languages which are there, but they are little less compared to Python, right? So that is what is, this is the language of future. Everywhere this is being used. So why do we want to introduce this to you? Basically, you can think of lot of problems that you are coming across and develop the problem solving skills. So through that, we want you to develop critical thinking skills. Like, okay, somebody has thought, can we do something like Alexa, right? Like, somebody is instructing, the computer is listening, it is able to do that, right? So somebody had that idea, they kept on working, they developed that into a product which can be used. Imagine for the first time when somebody must have thought, it is very difficult, right? Like imagine some 200 years ago, going onto the moon is somebody must have thought sitting here that can we go on moon, and somebody kept on working. They built rockets, and finally the satellites went, and finally a human also uh, put his foot on moon, right? So the same way, uh, you can think of whatever the problems that you are coming across, use these technologies and solve those problems. So with all these tools and technologies, you can unleash your innovative ideas and generate them into a creative, products, creative solutions. So that is why we want this to be at a much early stage. Python, we would like this to be introduced for early stage for you. So that is why we are introducing this as a kids programming, so that you can start this Python programming at this stage. It is not necessary that you need to be doing only programming and automation. You can think of finance, like, you think of banking, you think of finance, you think of real estate, all the places you can use this Python. In fact, everywhere, like for example, Walmart, the shopping malls, all there, like you must have noticed, right? Nowadays, if you go to shopping malls, earlier it was not that, if you go to a shop, all the items were not available, right? But nowadays, if you go based on the demand, they know that right now, like for example, in rainy season, umbrellas are sold earlier. So how they are doing it? All this data, like, last time, whenever it is being sold, like, whenever it rains, the umbrellas demand is more. In the rainy season, the umbrellas demand is more. So the shop owners are being given that information in advance. Like, like for example, if you want it in June, the software can tell them that, okay, you get it stocked in the month of May itself, the umbrellas, and put it on the stores. Okay. So that, it takes 15 days time for the supplier, the shopkeeper who actually gives the umbrellas to that, mall. So all that can be done. So each and every segment, whether it is real estate, like, houses or shopping malls or finances, banking, everywhere, this Python program can be used to solve many of the solutions. Okay. Now we will go into the next level, that is core programming skills. What is the core programming skills? Basically, we will try to cover some basic concepts like, what is a program, what is an algorithm, what is a logic. In the course, we'll try to cover all these concepts in the first part. The second part, we will talk about Python's basic. This is basically regarding the course that we are offering in this level. That is the very basic level. What are the things that we are trying to cover? Then there is something called control structures, if else and loops. I'm trying to give you what are the basic topics that we are going to cover through this course. Next is the functions. These are like, functions are like, repeated blocks doing repeated things. Like, for example, it could be simple, like, you must be having a peon who is bringing, in an office, his job is just to keep on bringing the files, right? uh, that kind of, that's called a function. That person has a particular function. What is it? Bring the files. So whenever, like for example, I have a peon in my office, I'll just say, okay, you go there and get that particular file. His job is just he goes and gets that. That is the kind of functions that we can create in Python. So we will try to create such reusable programs, in other programs as well, how we can use them. So then, we'll try to learn about data manipulations and we'll build some real world projects, right? Like, we'll try to learn about how we can store the data, manipulate the data. Like, for example, if there is some problem, how we can inside the data. Like, for example, if the name is like, RK is there, right? Here in RK, instead of RK, I want Juhi to be introduced there in the data. Can I do that? Yes, we can do that with the help of Python programming inside the file. Of course, see, you can think that why for changing RK to Juhi, why do I need such a complicated thing like a Python program to do it? Just I can type in. But imagine if you have very large data, like, RK is being written some 10,000 times in 10,000 places. Like, for example, in a shopping mall, you have bought multiple times. Your name is there in 10,000 places. Every time you can't keep on, like, replacing RK with Juhi. That becomes very tedious, right? But it becomes very easy with the Python. So just you say, replace all the places with RK to Juhi, just replaces. I'm trying to take you the name so that you can understand directly. If you're not able to understand, please stop me. Maybe I'll just take a quick question. Sudiksha, Juhi and Trinay, Dhanlakshmi, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
No, Juhi said no. Sudiksha?
No, sir.
No. Trinay?
Sir, no, sir. I understood everything.
No, your voice is not clear, Trinay.
Sir, I understood, sir.
Okay. If you have any questions, you do let me know. Otherwise, I'll proceed. Okay. Yeah. So then we will also build one of the quick games so that, that's all of you like. So we'll try to build some game with the help of this code, and we'll try to, try to make this game play, you can try to build your own game and try to see how games are built, right? So then we will also try to learn about file handling, like where you can read it from the files and write it into a file, like, in the future or whatever you want to use that information. Okay. So then we will try to learn about some of the advanced features of Python, like, what is AI, how AI can be used, see how, Python's AI power can be used, and you will be able to learn how AI is being implemented across various things, right? Then there is something called real world APIs, where you can fetch the real-time data, like, for example, the weather information, right? Like, for example, in Bangalore at this point of time, what is the temperature? At New Delhi, what would be the temperature? What is the current temperature? You can get a real world data inside your program. So that's, we call it as API, accessible application programming interface. Okay. Application programming interface. So that's the second part that we will learn advanced features wise. Then finally, we will do one capstone project where you can build your own project. We will help you to build that project, and you can show your creativity there. Okay, so we will have, yeah, I think there is some timings change. So we will announce these timings. This was based on our last understanding. So, we will communicate to you the final timings. So, but the structure will remain same. Weekly 2 days, 1 hour, so that you can learn the concepts. Then we will have something called doubt session, that is one-to-one. You can raise your request to us. We will allocate a suitable time. We will say, okay, let's say maybe Tuesday from 4 to 5 p.m. We'll give you some time. So if that is okay for you, then we will clear your doubts. Then if lot of students are not able to understand a particular concept, then we will have a detailed tutorial sessions also, like, that is apart from this regular weekly 2 hour class, 1 hour each. Apart from that, we'll have these tutorial sessions also, where, like, for example, if you don't understand what is an algorithm, okay, so I will explain it in the class to some extent, but if many of you are not able to understand, we will have detailed tutorial sessions separately, where you can understand what is this algorithm is all about. We will talk about only that part which most of you are not able to understand. And of course, all these will be given with uh, live recorded sessions, as well as some other websites where you can learn with lot more ease, and you can do the practice. All that will be provided to you. Okay, so we will be doing uh, Google Collabs, and there is something called, on your computer you can install Jupyter Notebook, and we will be doing some level of live coding as well, right? So I'll be demonstrating the live code directly here, and you can just do the same coding on your computer as well. So, like, for example, this is a demo code. I think I don't want too many people, only 10 more people are left. I don't want a lot of time to be taken from you. It's already, um, yeah, it's already, what is the time? Yeah, it's already 8:09, so I don't want to take too much of time. So this part is available already in our earlier demo video. You can go through this part of demo, build a sandwich with Python. Like, what are the steps that are there? you can just use that and try to use that lines of codes and try to build it. Okay, that's possible there. So you can go through that. We had given you that YouTube link on the top. Our support team will help you again. But if you have any questions at this point of time, you can ask me, or else we can quickly end the session. Yeah. Sudiksha, yeah, Juhi.
Sir, do we have a replay session?
Yeah, you will be provided all the recordings. You can watch at your own pace. If you're not understanding, you can watch multiple times, how many ever times you want. You will be given the recorded session so that you can go through it multiple times.
Sir, where will I find it?
This you for today's session, you will be having this on the YouTube. But however, all the further sessions of our course will be, given an access with a login ID and password. You need to log in with that your login ID and password. Then there will be an access, like, you must have during your online classes. I don't know whether you know or not. The same way as your Gmail ID, that once you log in, all the mails are there. The same way, once you log into your portal, you will have a dashboard where you can find all the sessions that have been recorded that are given access to you. You can watch them again and again.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Sudiksha and Trinay. Sudiksha and Trinay, is it okay? Do you have any doubts?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. Okay. Jhansi, Sheel, and Selvam and Trinay. Okay, one more Trinay. Yeah, it's the same. Selvam. Yeah, if you have any doubts, you do let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I think this is the pace at which we are going to conduct our sessions, and this is how I would want my demo class to be, real classes also to be there, so that people keep on interacting and you are able to answer, right? Sudiksha, Juhi, and Trinay, did you like the today's class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Juhi, Trinay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, good.
sir.
Yeah, fine. So fine. So I think three of you have answered. If anybody has any other feedback, you can share it on the, our chat. Our team will take care and will get back to you. So if anybody else has any queries, you can ask us, or else it should be fine. We'll just end the session. Dhanlakshmi says no, sir. 804. Okay, good. So anybody has any queries? No? I think Karthik, if nobody has any doubts, we can. I don't. Everybody has given their contact numbers, or your name and contact number, so that we'll share you with the link of today's session, as well as we'll give you. Karthik.
Yes, sir, I'm available.
Yeah. So maybe if you have received all the contacts, just if you want to share something, you can go ahead. Otherwise, I think we can end the session also. It's already 1 hour. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, hello everyone, Karthik this side again. So, like I have received few contacts. Okay. So, if you want today's session recording, just share your contact in the chat box, please. I have received few contacts only. So if you want to get today's session recording, you just like share your WhatsApp number here so that you'll get all the updates, batch starting dates. Okay. So upcoming demos, if any. So everything, each and every information, it will be shared on your WhatsApp. You can share your WhatsApp number in the chat box, please.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible. You
Karthik?
can go ahead, please. Yes, yes,
Yeah, I
please.
think you are not audible. I thought I lost my connection, maybe in between. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I hope everyone is clear with your doubts and all. So as I said you, this is our website. This is our website. You can just go to the courses section here to check the course content and everything. Just go to the courses section and you can check this kids coding training. You can just click on this. You can just click on this and you can get all the information here. All the information is available here. Okay. So to get any further information, to get any other information, if you have any doubts, you can contact us on this number 810-529-6858. Okay. Yes. So I'm just sharing this link as well. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, if you want to connect to trainer one-to-one, so for any queries, you can just contact us on this number. So I hope everyone is good with the complete details. So this is our YouTube channel. So just subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will get each and every update. So whenever we upload the videos, all the notifications will be given to you. Just subscribe to the channel. I'm sharing the channel link again. Yes, I have shared the channel link. Just click on the link and subscribe to our channel so that you will get all the updates in the YouTube channel also. If you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask. Otherwise, like we can end the session now. Yeah, I hope everyone is good with the complete information given now. Thank you all. Thank you for joining session today.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks for taking out the time. Thank you. Bye.